Hello, I'm live. This is the Joseph Evaldi podcast. I have more update with the matter. Now, as I reported yesterday, I was caught by surprise with the matter, and after talking to a few friends, a few frenemies, and likewise, without talking to the source yet, even though I sent a message, and just talking to a few people, finding out what's going on. One, he may, well, let's just put it this way. He may have forgotten he was the moderator. Let me clarify that. He may have forgotten he was the moderator because I forgot he was the moderator, and it happened long ago with the Joseph Evaldi and Company page, so it was a long time ago. This is before Ricky got involved with the network, and Sarah or Sierra Miss or Bliss or whatever the heck the name is, and it is before then. I have to say, from the miscommunication on one end, it seemed like I blatantly did it right then and there. And I asked for a favor yesterday to this one person, and, well, smoke blew over, so to speak. Smoke blew over, so to speak, and I'm live right now. I can't press pause, so I am going to say the podcast of what's been going on and everything else. Where was I? After I got the source, it seemed like I blatantly put him in charge from then, at least. Texas are misconstruing or whatever, but, it's not the truth. It happened long ago before Ricky was involved with the network. I have to say that. But also another thing, as for being hysterical, I have to remind you that, and this is a lesson, I have to remind you, the greatest writers of the past were hysterical in a way. If you take note, Francis Scott Key and Star Spangled Banner, he got emotional over writing that piece of poem. He didn't know which way the war would go, but he conveyed his words until he expressed what it was to write that poetry of the Star Spangled Banner. Also, poets who were hysteric. You look at Edgar Allan Poe. He expressed his hystericalness in his art. Now, so what? I may not fit into the mold. I may experience social anxiety in certain situations or whatever I do. I may not fit, I might not dot the I's or cross the T's, so to speak. I might not fit in the mold of whatever is trying to be. But all I know is that I come podcast, do whatever I can do for the Joseph Vivaldi Network. Even though I have a few listeners here and there, I do it for them. You know, I don't do it for myself. Hell, I don't get paid for this. Hell, I spent $500 of my money on Spreaker not to get it back because because, you know, that's how Spreaker is. You know, you pay for the contract is up, you know, you got to use that time. So chances are I might not even get the money back that I invest in this. That's why I do a Patreon page to help with that. But considering that I have no supporters, so, you know, hey, I try to do whatever I do, even for the one viewer that listens, the one viewer that actually gives a damn whatever I convey or whatever message I convey. And if I'm being hysterical and I don't meet the needs of a certain brand, well, I apologize for that. Because I am Wolfman Joe or Creative Joe, whatever. I'm going back to the Wolfman Joe moniker. The fact of the matter is this. I busted my ass. You know, every month that I came fighting my mental illness, fighting my mental sickness, fighting whatever demons were coming across me that day to be there, even though I had a job, I had to work, I attended those meetings. I have to say that. I attended those meetings. And if I'm a little irate and a little hysterical right now, I'm pissed. Pardon my language. The fact of the matter is this. Set the record straight. I'm trying my best. Trying to contribute the best that I can. You know, I stated a few times, mornings are better with me. Let's work something out. No phone call. No nothing. I gotta contact them. I mean, if you don't want me to be a part of it, say something. I don't know. I can't be hysterical, right? Yeah. Hysterical. I have to say this. You know, I might be doing a shoot right now with this. And, you know, I know this is going live. But, like I say, I had all forces against me today. You know, it's simple, you know, I'm sorry, busy, can't do it would suffice. I'm not going to read the words, but, you know, tell me no, or respect it. But, to, you know, say, I don't know, as long as you follow the anti-hysteric policy. Yeah, So that means I have to fall in line. Yeah, I'm irate. But you know what? God is a good and just God. God is a good and just God. Because God sees what people are doing. God sees what's going on behind the scenes. Even if I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, God sees what's going on behind the scenes. And what's taken from me, and regardless of whoever you were who scammed me out of money, and he didn't scam me out of money, but regardless of who they are, you know, God sees whatever they do. God sees whatever I do. I'm not a perfect saint or anything. God only knows that. But just know God makes the decisions of all. Just saying that. Hate to be preaching, but it's about time that I have to say that. Because people may be worrying about the end of days, and they may be worrying about Armageddon, they may be worrying about the pandemic, they may be worrying about whatever the pandemic is, or whatever is, I don't know. But you know what? I have this to say. God will do whatever God needs to do. If you're blaming the pandemic on God, no. Blame it on the enemy. That's who's for. That's who causes this. Not God, the enemy. That's what Joel Osteen would say, I think. But I'm just saying, rather living our lives in prison, being limited to do things, limited to do this, limited to do that. We can't do this because of this. We can't do this because of that. I have this to say. You know what? Feels good to release a little bit of this as I can. Because you know what? People don't see what they do. Hell, I don't see what I do all the time. But you know what? I was just trying to find answers and fact checked about the matter yesterday. What came to me came out of left field. I didn't expect that. And I didn't expect what happened today. I didn't expect everything, the proverbial shit to hit the fan, so to speak. So, that's the podcast. I'm sure I'm going to have people coming at me and whatever and all the matter. Fix it up, I don't know. You want me a part of it or not, just tell me to my face. I don't know. I respect what everyone done and everything else, but if you don't want me to be there, whatever. It's like I have friends, who, some reaching out to me, they're cool and stuff like that, but some, I have friends who, They think I don't want them to be part of their life. They don't want me to be a part of their life. At least that's what I feel. I mean, if you don't feel that, you don't feel that connection, I don't know. I'm just voicing how I feel. Some, I'm reaching out to, they're reaching out to me, but hey, I don't know. During the pandemic, you think, and like a lot of them, would give me a ring. Yeah. That's how I know some friends are the friends that they are. Like some people I've heard from, some people I haven't. That's how it is, that's how the story goes, but during the pandemic, who knows? That's the Joseph Evaldi podcast. I know that I'm going to get backlash for this. God only knows I'm going to get backlash from this. It'll be like, Joe, why do you feel that way? We're there for you, whatever. Well, you know what? If I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my heart's not invested with a lot of things. Maybe I need to realign my passions. I don't know. But all I feel is hardship over a lot of stuff right now, and I gotta figure stuff out. It's the Joseph Evaldi podcast. I don't know.